Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. Here at the county ground in Swindon, the sky is gray to reflect the mood of our exhausted, hard-working club. So here's the news. Let me bring you up to date. We are extremely tired. All of our schedule got backloaded, and anyway, they're all in the red. Every single last one of them, including Bowden, whose skill level's at 42. So I've taken an extraordinary measure. I'm starting both of our goalkeepers in the field, Ricardo Bunsen-Berna and Fat Lucas. Ricardo Bunsen-Berna will be playing in the midfield. Fat Lucas will be playing in central defense. I'm basically throwing the game because it looks like we're going to stay up in the Premier League. We only need like maybe 1 or 2 more points to guarantee that we stay up. And I really want to win the FA Cup final. And the only way to do that is to get our boys rested because we're only 2 games away from the FA Cup final. So, yeah, that's the news. There's Bowden. He's on the ball. He's a 42 in skill level. I'm surprised that he got dispossessed. So today I'm going to talk about Zay Frank. Wow, that was Beefstock. He just got stone cold defeated. Perry's still got some energy in him. There's Fat Lucas making a tackle. Fat Lucas. I might put him up to center forward later, see if he can score. He's done everything else for this club. He did win us the FA Cup. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. This is a club with a proud history, even if right now we are facing our most humiliating moments. There's Voluptuous Pericard. His wife Alice is in the audience. So delighted to see him playing. And of course, and I do have some updates on Voluptuous Pericard's. One of Voluptuous Pericard's sons just passed his A-levels or something, and he's going to. And long story short, he's going not Oxford. What's the other one, Stan? He's going to Cambridge. Isn't that ridiculous? Anyway, I mean, it's a great, proud day. Look at Ricardo Bunsen-Berna back on the ball. Proud day for any father, even particularly a footballing father like Voluptuous Pericard, who always wanted his sons to do something other than play football. To see this extraordinary development of his sons, one of his sons going to it's not Oxford. What's it called, Stan? Cambridge. So anyway, congratulations. There. The kids aren't at the game. They rarely attend Dad's games, but Alice is. She's still a big fan. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Oh, Schmergerberg, you didn't get to score. Caceres is in goal, by the way. He's very tired, so I'm hoping that he can get some rest. You know, just enjoying himself back there. That's really what Swoodilypooping is all about. Ultimately, it's having fun. You know, it's not. Everybody thinks it's all about winning. I think it's about the beauty of play. Today I want to talk about, speaking of the beauty of play, I want to talk about Zay Frank. Oh, Ricardo Bunsen-Berna just got dispossessed. Zay Frank, who invented most of the most important ideas about online video. I mean, I think more than any other individual, you know, except arguably the 2 creators of YouTube, made online video what it is today and made it look the way it looks. So, was that Fat Lucas with a great comeback? It might have been. Maybe I should always start Fat Lucas. He's been fantastic. He is a 24 skill level, however, out in the field. That isn't very good. It's on a scale of 100, by the way. Zay Frank in 2006 and 2007 had a show called The Show with Zay Frank that, that Hank and I were huge fans of. Particularly, oh, hey, great save there from Caceres. And here comes Ricardo Bunsen-Berna taking it out of the midfield. Look at him, he's on a run. He's got so much energy compared to the other players. Look, Ricardo Bunsen-Berna tracking back. He's relentless. There, Voluptuous Pericard, pass. Yep, go to the corner. Got Voluptuous Pericard's coming in for the cross, and no, we're just not fast enough anymore. I was a huge fan of the show, and so was Hank. And it was, Hank and I spent a lot of time talking in those days. We were not nearly as close as we are now, though. But being able to talk about the show was something that like gave us a shared interest in something that we could talk about. Our lives were, pretty different, and I certainly didn't think that we shared a lot of interests. He was very focused on, the environment and stuff, and I was very focused on, myself. So, I don't know. It was really it was for us what it was for a lot of people, the show. It was an opportunity to feel the vibrancy of a community, except online. And if it hadn't been for the show, we never would have started Nerdfighteria, and lots of things about Nerdfighteria are derived, including the word Nerdfighters, are derived from things that Zay started in his show. You know, and I don't think to say that Vlogbrothers never would have happened without Zay Frank is to understate the matter dramatically. So anyway, it was really important to Zay. A 0-0 tie after the first half, despite the fact that we are playing with both of our keepers in the field. So that's good. I do want to make sure Caceres is getting some rest, because if he isn't, I'm going to put one of the keepers in. Yeah, it's not getting any worse anyway. All right, so I'm going to put Fat Lucas here. I'm going to put Voluptuous Pericard off to the left, I guess. And then I'm going to put Ricardo Bunsen-Berna. We need him in the midfield, but I think we need him in the middle, because he's been the fire. In the first half, he probably had more possession than anyone else, which speaks to how serious a disadvantage fatigue is in this game. I really think we would have won that game yesterday if we hadn't had so many fatigue problems, but there's nothing we can do about it now. Go! I think that was almost Ricardo Bunsen-Berna coming in for a goal. How magical would that have been? That would have been something. I mean, you always dream, as a keeper, I'm sure you always dream about scoring, because, you know, you're probably never gonna. So, anyway, Zay felt really strongly about ending his show after a year, and everyone, including me, was very disappointed about that. But, you know, it was he's one of these people who, you know, wants to do interesting things but doesn't want to wear out his welcome, I guess. Which is something I really admire about him. But as selfishly as a fan of the show, I wanted it to go on, because it was so beautiful, and I felt like it was so different from anything else I'd ever seen. Wow, Caceres, not a very good keeper, but he's doing. You know what? He has a clean sheet, so don't talk smack about him. He's doing his job. So when Zay Frank announced a few months ago that he was going to do a show again, an online video show again, I was probably the most excited I've ever been. And Hank called me and he said, "Did you hear the good news?" With such delight that I figured, like, you know, one of our cousins was pregnant or something. But no, it was Zay Frank coming back to do another show, and that he had a Kickstarter, and so immediately, you know, like, I was like, I have to become the first donor to the Kickstarter, and he was like, you're going to be like 50th, even if you hustle. But anyway, it was incredibly exciting for us, and sure enough, the new show has been every bit as good as I would have hoped and dreamed, and I feel like it again has the ability to reinvent online video at a time when, frankly, we really need it. Like, when we need to have some kind of injection of interesting ideas into the medium. Not that there isn't a lot of cool work happening now, but when you have someone like Zay, who really is like a capital G genius, come in, you know, you can learn things that you didn't know were possible. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm thrilled that he's going to be. Come on, that's not a foul. How is that a foul? A little bit of a tackle from behind, maybe. I mean, still scoreless. Some Swoodilypooper supporter recently said in comments that they want to write songs. I think that's a great idea. I would love for there to be more Swoodilypooper songs, and if you guys want to write some. I know Paige L. Finch has written some, and she writes some hilarious Swoodilypooper songs. And a lot of the songs that I sing are songs that were written by Nerdfighters. But, that's maybe not... Wow, great save, Caceres. You better watch out or you're going to get yourself a full-time job, buddy. Yeah, anyway, I do think it'd be great to have songs like 0-0 Draw. which is the song suggestion someone suggested. I think that is a brilliant song idea. A song in praise of the Swoodilypoopers and their 0-0 draws. Whatever, more of you watch this than ever, so there must be something about 0-0 draws that's incredibly exciting. And as long as you watch, I will continue to not score. I am thinking about what we want to do for next season, if we want to continue the tradition of 0-0 draws, or if perhaps we want to build some way like where we go up and then down and then up and then down in skill level, or if we, if every other game or something, maybe we go down in skill level so we actually have a chance to score some freaking goals. Oh, look at that. Swoodilypooper style. That's just gutsy defending right there. Look, they're all so tired they can't even like get out of their own penalty box. Yep, and then I'm gonna release you, and then you are gonna run in slow motion. Up, we still got the ball though. 88th minute. Doesn't look good for our chances of scoring. Although to be fair, we never do score before the 90th minute, so it's just happening now. All right, we still got the ball. We still got it. And there's Beefstock. He's silent but deadly. There we go. That's right. Switch the field. That was not a good cross. Still very bad at crossing, even after all this time. Oh, disaster. Caceres, I'm going to need you to do... Oh, Caceres with a great save! I will remind you, that guy is not a goalkeeper. He's just a guy on our team who I put in goal. Oh, I'll tell you what, if I ever have to start both goalkeepers again, I'm definitely bringing Caceres back. He's a hero. Come on, let's get that 0-0 draw. We deserve it. We deserve it, guys. Come on. Oh, in the last second, we give up a goal to Gargano. Oh, I don't think anybody could have stopped that. Oh, it's just devastating. I shoot from there, nothing good ever happens. Anyway, congratulations to stupid Blackburn. You guys might go down in the real Premier League, but it looks like you're staying up this year in the fake Premier League. Hope it feels good. Go! 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 Oh, no, he had someone wide open! Oh! He should have just shot. We smell our pits in shame because we're sorry. Sorry. I'll try harder next time. Best wishes.